7.
All right, what's going on, YouTube? Today we're going to talk about routes. Routes that you would do to find good gear. Let's be honest, nowadays, there's really only 2 or 3 unique items actually worth big runes. And then we're also always looking for the big runes. So what's the best way to do it? Well, it's to kill multiple things. It's too late in the game to just kill one boss over and over again. It's time to actually do a little bit of what we'll call area clearing. The best way to do that is in a players 7, players 5, just more players the better. I do players 8 games. What I noticed is a lot of people kind of either kill one thing, kind of do the one thing they were there for, and then just stop. But that's not the best. You know, they stop and they wait for me to get done whatever I'm doing. And there's more to do. There's plenty to do. There's plenty of routes to take. So we're just going to go over just a few routes, maybe even all 8 of them. That would be perfect for a whole group to get together and do. And that way everybody's finishing on time together in a lengthy run. Kind of getting and clearing almost the whole game, really. So stay tuned. If you like videos like these, again, hit that subscribe button below. Let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to do, if you're planning your own route, or if you just want to watch the routes that I do and have me figure it out for you, that's fine too. But this is how I'm figuring it out, so you know the method. We're going to go to Maxroll GG and go to the D2 drop calculator. Link will be in the description below. And we're going to go to items, and we're going to type in one of the GG items. Let's go for Death's Web, which is a very, very nice item. So these are all the areas and the drops and the mobs that can drop them. And so this is what we're looking for. This is the area we want to clear. This is the areas we want to kill. And based on this information, we're going to start routing, you know, something that's going to take a good 5 to 10 minutes, depending on, 'cause somebody's going to kill Bale, right? Somebody's going to kill this and that. Somebody's going to do chaos. We got to make sure that everybody else that's not doing those things can keep up, and they're not sitting around twiddling their thumbs, and they're actually able to find some good stuff while they're doing other things, right? All right, so as far as simple, easy routes, obviously one route is going to be doing Bale. Now doing Bale will consist of doing Worldstone as well, because this is a great area to find stuff. Obviously, you want mobs like the skeletons. There may be other different mobs that spawn, such as the wisps or the ghosts and whatnot, the lightning ghosts. If those spawn, you might want to just move on. But this is a great area when we get these types of mobs to spawn. There's a lot of density, a lot of chance for high runes, big drops, and you just want to kill them and just keep moving forward. Especially on players 8, there's going to be a lot more drops, which is why we do these types of things. So they'll clear all of Worldstone and then Bale, right? The other one would be River of Flame. The best thing to do here is actually not to start a River of Flame. It is actually to start here, or not to start at, you know what I mean, not do chaos. You want to start a river, and you just want to go through here, and if they're big dense groups, you kill them. If they're not dense, skip them. If they're boss groups, kill them, so on and so forth until Diablo's done. And that should be a similar time frame to the Bale person, and so on and so forth. And all these are going to try to have a similar time frame, right? That pretty much covers everything in Act 4. There's not too much more to do there. Act 5, though, I mean, that's Bale and Worldstone. That's going to take up a whole lot of time. So if you're another person, you would probably want to go to Nith. So you come in here, maybe do some Pindle, right? And this area, the Halls of Anguish. Let's take a look here with our little guide that we opened up earlier. So Act 5, Halls of Anguish. Maybe I'm gonna make this bigger. Anything can drop Death's Web. So we're gonna go around, kill everything. Obviously, if they take too long to kill, maybe depending on your class, if they're immune, speed's important, so just skip them. But do your best to try to kill everything you can. That way you get the most drops you can, right? Easy peasy. Let's talk Act 3. Let's look at our guide. What does it say? As a reminder, I'm using Death's Web as an example. Griffins, you could use that as well. You know, in Mephisto's room, Bloodlords, Durance of Hate. It's kind of tough to kill these things, but you can kill these things and get good items. You can get Death's Webs from these. Very low chance, but you know, the more you kill, eventually something's going to happen, and anything can drop a rune, right? So one route we would do would be go ahead and do Trav, right? Buff up. Now remember, we're trying to time this with somebody killing Worldstone and Bale, right? So we'll kill all these guys, which are hard to do on players 8. You know, pick up whatever gold we want. And then we'll just go right in. I mean, anything can drop, but we're looking for big groups, boss groups. So we're just going to run in and kill boss groups, kill big groups, do whatever we can to not waste time, but make the timing efficient for everybody, right? You'll get good. Oh, cut the video. Cut it. Don't do durians. Don't do that. Don't do that. So Stygian dolls are not fun, and it may not be worth killing those in durians. It may be worth just getting right to Mephisto's throne room, getting that done. But we can do other things besides Mephisto and his throne room. We can do any of these lower areas, right? So you could do your, any of these are high level areas. They usually contain about 2 to 3 boss groups, and they're usually pretty easy to kill. And if I were to plan it out myself, what I would probably do is hit lower Kurast, look for these stupid chests. In case you're wondering what we're looking for a big circular bonfire. All right, here it is. So you go here, in here, there's 2 super chests. Why not just, and then go over to this one. This is a super chest. Why not hit this thing as well? There's a decent chance for runes to drop from those. If you can find another one, great. If not, just move on. But yeah, you would start there. Then you would hit all of these areas, these little things, then go do Trav, then kill Mephisto. And that would be a route right there, you know? All right, Act 2, which is our favorite act. Now, when we're looking at these, we want to look for places that have white mobs can drop it, right? Even if it is of a ridiculously high, or I should say low chance, we want our white mobs to be able to drop the good items and not only have to kill bosses like places like these. So we'll look in Act 2. We'll see, you know, the Viper Temple. Great. Level 2 at least. Ancient Tunnels. Maggot Lair. 2, 3, and 1. Halls of the Dead. No whites there, so I think we just move out of Halls of the Dead. And then we move into Act 1 area. So one person might do Arcane only, because there's a lot of ghosts here, and ghosts do have a chance to drop high runes. And then also when you get to the end, I'm sorry, ghosts have a better chance of dropping high runes. And then also when you get to the end, there's a bunch of chests there. Runes can drop out of these chests. You're not going to find any GG unique items in here, though, is the problem. But you are going to get a lot of gems, and you're going to get a lot of gold, and you're going to get a lot of... These things have a high chance to drop charms, jewels, gems. So it's pretty cool. Well, make sure you kill them on top of the platforms and not on the outside, or else their drops will disappear and poof into the void, and you won't get them. And then Act 1, obviously you have cows. You know, so somebody here would do pits, and then they would do, let me get this thing back up. They would do pits, they would do underground passage, mausoleum would be great, crypt would be great. Those things right next to the Countess, both of those areas, while somebody else does cows. It's just a way of everybody being efficient, you know what I mean? And that's just it, you know. I mean, just use your tools, understand what you're looking for, understand how to take advantage of players' 8 games when you're in one, especially for group MFing and split MFing or magic finding, because it'll just be very useful for everybody, right? So that's all I wanted to say. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. I know it was a little choppy and put together, but it's just me putting some advice out there. Anyways, everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching. Peace.